Both Canisius basketball teams have returned from Atlantic City after enjoying some success at the 2024 MAC basketball tournament. I'm Vinnie Christiano III, and in addition to recapping the last week of winter sports, we'll go ahead and take a look at the continuing spring sports on this week's edition of Around Canisius Athletics presented by Niagara Scenic Tours. Both blue and gold basketball teams enjoyed success getting wins in upset fashion over higher seeded teams in last week's MAC basketball championships in Atlantic City, New Jersey. The men's team got things started on Tuesday night, defeating the Mount St. Mary's Mountaineers 77-61 on the back of 24 points from Trey Dinkins and a career-high 19 points from Cam Palesi. On the other hand, the women's team did not have to play any game action until Thursday by virtue of having a bye and the number 5 seed when they would face the Manhattan Jaspers on that afternoon. They got their first victory over the Jaspers under the tenure of head coach Sahar Nusebe, 58-55, thanks in large part to Cici Aleko's 24-point, 11-rebound double-double, helping earn her a spot on the All-MAC championship team. Athena Lexa and Brooklyn Thrash also added 14 points to the victory. Their season, unfortunately, was also ended by the number 1 team in the conference as the Fairfield Stags defeated the Griffs on Friday afternoon in the semifinals, continuing their undefeated season in MAC play. The men's lacrosse team dropped both games of action last week in their last non-conference game against Little 3 rival St. Bonaventure on Tuesday, and also another MAC play game against the Marist Red Foxes on Saturday. Freshman Mason Wolford added 5 points in the form of 4 goals and an assist in the 20-16 loss on Saturday afternoon, and Patrick Mitchell added 4 points in the loss as well. Their only game on the schedule this week is Senior Day on Saturday morning against Manhattan. The women's lacrosse team, on the other hand, earned 2 victories last week, the first on Wednesday against the St. Bonaventure Bonnies and the second on Saturday against the Robert Morris Colonials. 7 different goal scorers notched goals for the Griffs on Saturday against Robert Morris, but Riley Davis had 2 and had 2 in the game before against the Bonnies as well, in addition to Jody Chu earning 11 saves against the Bonnies to help the Griffs now push their win streak to 6 games. Despite Jackson Strong hitting an absolute 3-run bomb on Sunday to knot the game at 9 in the top of the 8th inning, the Griffs dropped 2 of the 3 games against the Liberty Flames this past week. On Friday, Peyton Consigli threw 6 shutout innings to earn the blue and gold a 4-0 victory, but it was the Flames taking Game 2 by a score of 12-1 and a 10-9 score on Sunday. The softball team went 1-3 last weekend at the Penn State Invitational, with their only win coming by a score of 3-2 against Cornell. Megan Geis led that game with 14 strikeouts, and she will be back in the circle again this week as they have 5 games on the slate. The first 2 are against St. Bonaventure in Olean on Tuesday before they open up conference play here at the Dubsky Sports Complex this weekend for a 3-game MAC series against the Mount St. Mary's Mountaineers. Make sure you tune in to all 5 home events this upcoming weekend on ESPN Plus to watch the Griffs in action on what is supposed to be a pretty chilly weekend. For this very cold edition of Around Canisius Athletics presented by Niagara Scenic Tours, I'm Vinnie Christiano III, and we'll see you next time.